Hello, Edward. Hello, Blair. Tuesday. I made a second copy. See one more sec here. Oh, Ice. Hello, Sigrid. Nice calm music. Every streamer is like super actiony music, high energy, and it's like, you know what? That's the end of the day. I don't want to like headbang until I go to sleep. I want to relax. Hello, MJS. It's very calm. I love this kind of music though. This stuff that just kind of, well, you close your eyes and tilt back into good. Put on some Prince Whatever music. That's a good one too. If I needed to be motivated and get work done, I do put him on from time to time. I forget what the name of this song is. And you know what? I'm not even going to be able to pull it up immediately because it's in a video file that actually is that with that background, like the background, the text, the border. Is that all? I can't remember if that's in the video or not. I think it is. It's been a while since I played with that. I'm pretty sure it was Dark Fantasy Studio, same group. Actually, I got to prep that. That does all the music normally, which I got to get ready as well. I don't get the 10-hour versions on YouTube though, because you can right-click any video on YouTube and just say loop, and then it plays forever. Not just 10 hours, but forever. So you have infinite loop. Or if you have YouTube Music, because I have YouTube Premium, you can set it just to do normal looping on there. I believe the song is free. Actually, I'm not listening to it because it's only played through to you guys. But I'd have to double check what the song is. I think it's from their Imagination one. Listen to 7 Hour Rain Sounds at Night. I have an app that actually plays. It's just called Pink Noise. Also after this here, it's like white noise, but it's of it's a little bit deeper sound, and it's to consider to be the same sound that rustling leaves make. Thank you for the follow, Fennerly. So like the sound that you'd like normally like wind through leaves would make is basically that sound, but it's just artificial. It's just right in that hertz range or whatever. So I listen to Pink Noise. Well, YouTube can't loop videos though, which sucks. Okay. Yeah, because if you're on just any YouTube video, let me just like, just click this one. No, it's been there for years. Oh no, it's been years. Now, if you just right click anywhere, just loop. It does have some other pretty useful information. Stats for Nerds is actually pretty useful because it'll give you the actual, like, what is this window currently displaying it in? What is the frame rate? I mean, you can go to the corner and do, but basically gives you the breakdown of all the actual information, which is pretty nice.
You know, it would be a really cool trick. You swap that coaster over there with yourself. That's bold. Drink on itself.
This phone, this is an S8 Plus. It's 4 years old. I can tell the battery's starting to go. But it has everything I need, so I'm gonna go until it dies.
I'm still using an S6 as my primary phone, so. And it has all my stuff on it, so I don't really want to change.
Hello, Thunderlane. And thank you, Sir Edward. Hi, Mike. Yes,
It's hello.
he did Derpy.
Yes.
Did you see the Derpy?
Derpy have to
Hold on, no, I can replay the Derpy.
Yeah, right.
There
Hey,
it is.
Derpy. Thank you, Sir Edward.
Oh, let me close that here. I'm not into the shipping of the two of them, so I'm not a shipper. Oh no, it was just the first video that popped up. It normally doesn't recommend my own stuff, but because I'm currently in the Argo Zone channel, it's like the only channel I'm subbed to, I think. What am I subbed to over here? Yep, I'm just subbed to myself. So,
Like, the only person who's any good
well, no, because
is me.
No, because if I'm not gonna like do different subs across all channels. So like on my main channel, I have all my normal subs. So this is where I actually watch stuff. But it always defaults to like the one with my name, because I originally used to be like you would make an account and that was your account and it was tied to your email, and then I went eventually and they added like a system for branding. So it allowed you to make branding accounts. So you could still keep under one login, but it would be a separate account. And I didn't know about that for a while. So eventually, when I made the Argo Zone, I took the Argo channel and you can separate it from your main account to create it as a branding account. So that's what I did. And the Argo Damon live streams channel was attached to my personal email, and it wasn't a branding account. So I separated that out because it gave me some flexibility on stuff. But it always sucked because if it's tied to your main account, your name is whatever your YouTube channel is. So like anytime I sent emails to anybody, I said Argo Damon live streams because that was like locked to my Google account as my name. So now that I know I can separate that, it's helped because now I can put my name actually on my email. Learning things as I go.
Bread is very chewy.
Gonna just
No, I finished like chewing this bread.
So I did poke at this a little bit over the weekend. I started doing some cleanup shots. I'll just jump to this one here. I am running. I'm running into the situation where I'm gonna probably actually have an issue with RAM. As soon as I loaded this file, it's at 2700, and so I only have about 20% more playroom. So yeah, I did this shot is considered fully done. I also went through and added text at the beginning of these, so anytime there is a change of map that might require other actions be taken, I noted that at the beginning here. So like this one needs to be with this map, with this skybox, and I need to make sure to load the fog controller. And then when it gets to here, I have to change maps. And when you change maps, it reloads the sky. So I have to reload the Militia HDR again. But then if the fog controller is still on from before, I have to disable it, or it's going to keep the fog on when I don't want the fog on. So it's disabled. So it's just these little things. So if I'm always going to forget things, and even over time that are important. So as I remember them, I can ensure that I can gather all that information, put it there, and then when I render it, I'm not forgetting about it. So yeah, this shot I marked done. This one I did go through and clean up. So this one is basically fully done. Like I did all the cleanup. I animated his wings. So his wings kind of do little floppies, and like, he gets really excited. Same with Scootaloogan, her wings all taken care of, the tail wobbling. So that's all done. This one's done. I added a little extra motion there because it just felt like she was just kind of sit still for a little bit.
I like how you get on me for using too much butter in my cooking. This thing is just swimming.
When it's reheated, the cream separates from the butter, And yeah, I usually just soak it up.
We use this brick.
I know that bread reheated in a very awkward way. It was like the soup.
He's like the best cook, guys. Don't let him fool you. That's actually pretty good.
It was. So I made Alfredo from scratch, and Alfredo is basically just butter, Parmesan, and heavy cream. So, and it stays together fine, but when you reheat it, the butter and the cream separates a bit more. So you get a plate full of like thicker cream and butter. Watch out, you're gonna pour it on yourself. So I went and soaked it up, and you're like, "Give me a spoon." So yeah, I do still have some of these other shots to work on. Like I had to get this one finalized, and this one. This one is also, I originally kind of did it when it was a different map, so I have to change maps there, and then I'll have to change it back again too. Rendering is wonderful, but a lot of these scenes, rendering it even at 4K probably won't take that long. So, oh, and I kind of cheated here because like this guy does this weird like blinky thing at some parts. It's because I cheaply edited it in the background, and when I put a light way up in the distance, it caused a breakage for some of that stuff, which is fine. But in these where I needed to show a sky, I just cheated and I just threw a skybox there. I'm like, whatever. I just need to show that it's blue, so I cheated there a little bit. So this, I say to change to Melissa HDR, but there's really no reason to. It's more of just ensuring consistency. Yeah, it was the same with this one. I just threw that up there. And the blinking that the lights are doing when I'm going through like this, that's not gonna. That's like when I hit play, it doesn't do any of that blinking. It's really just has to do with the shadow light being weird. So if I go through, like you'll see for the sky being black like this, it's being really goofy, but if I shut the lights off, it comes back and it works perfectly fine. There's this one light, I think it's this one. Nope. Well, there's one of the lights that is creating the shadow that's coming down, and it is interfering or doing something weird with the skybox stuff. So I'm thinking what it is I'm outside of the map boundary, and it probably wasn't set up correctly. I accidentally deleted something. So this map originally had a bunch of models in it, and I went through and deleted them all. But when I did that, I was trying to save a lot of time because each model wasn't a model. It was no different than the ground. So I couldn't just select a building. I could only select a side of the building or a piece of the building. And if I tried to select too much at once, I'd start selecting the actual ground to delete. Hammer's old and stupid. So I had to come up with a way to delete things without selecting the ground. And I eventually kind of came up with like a cross-sectional weird method that worked to get rid of most of it. But I wouldn't be surprised if I accidentally deleted something in the sky that like is causing the light to hit something that it shouldn't. So whatever, it doesn't bother me because it fits my need and I get by with it. So what I wanted to work on today though was these ones. I wanted to get some of these done because if I can get everything or like these 4 done, I can start rendering, and getting all these rendered could save me days when I'm actually ready to go and forward with stuff. So there is a little bit of animating I need to do in this shot. And then some of these ones. I think I was working kind of on these ones because this one I have to do an actual like animation thing, but the other ones I do not. I only have to.
You don't really have to animate app bloom if you just like claim that her riddling kicked in. She's fine.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to animate her at all. You just do this, put it right here, and then.
Big Mac?
Yay!
Yeah, see, she's
good.
She comes.
Big Mac? Gas her up.
If the shit posting wasn't later in the video, I would keep it that way, but it's too early. I don't mind dropping the quality once it's known to be a shit post, but before then, I want it to be. I like the misdirection.
Right.
The sheer force of Applejack's tractor rips apart the sky. She is the Evangelion. Alright. Okay, we're going to keep her back where she was. So I don't want to poke at this one right now, because that one I want to figure out some of the keyframing, probably outside of stream, because that takes a while. What I do want to do is start getting these figured out. So the other thing I did over the weekend was I did grass. I added a bunch of grass on here and across here, so that these shots, like, I was trying to look at these shots and say, okay, from what angle am I okay? So there's no, or when the blur kicked in here, difference between these greens is not really noticeable. And on this one, also, I could get away with it. It's not that bad. But as soon as I hit this shot is when I could start telling the difference between the greens. And so this is why I put the green right up to the edge of that shot. Because this is only thing that matters is what I can see per frame. So this frame, and then once it gets to here, I'm fine. So I spent like 45 minutes adding grass over here for one frame. But it's important to me. This one, I just realized, also has one at the beginning here. Yep. Well. You evil little grass. I love the speed lines here. It's like, whoa, grass!
You could just be like, there's no grass there yet, because that's where AJ buried her parents, and it just hasn't grown back yet.
When did it happen? Yesterday?
It's kind of implied it didn't happen long before the start of the show, so yeah. Like, I want to imagine.
I'm pretty sure the speed of grass growing is going to be long enough.
I like to imagine that AJ's parents died, and then they threw that whole family reunion the very next morning. Like, well, we're done burying Mom and Pop. Time for a banquet.
Look at all that life insurance money we got. Let's buy a tractor.
Maybe that's what it was. Twilight just showed up to her parents' funeral.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
At the very first episode?
Yeah, very first episode.
But why would she go to her funeral for somebody she doesn't know?
Well, she was going to see if the food was ready. Like, it's like, is the food ready? It's like, my parents just died. Like, yeah, that didn't answer my question. Is the food ready?
Can we use all this extra food from the funeral?
Yes, exactly. They just like here, eat the food. The rest of us are too depressed to eat.
That's why she was the lunch that they were talking about was the after funeral banquet.
Yeah.
Don't you want to? That's why Apple Bloom was so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Let there be more grass. There does need to be more grass. And actually, since I'm using the better grass model, I can actually do this. Actually, I think I'm using the crap. Yeah, this. Okay, yeah, this one, never mind. This one's using kind of the crappy model. When I did Ponyville, I found a different model that worked better, but too late here. But should be pretty easy. All I have to do, because this is the earliest that the camera comes back here, all I really have to do is fill this shot. I don't care about anything else.
You could use the other grass. You just have to redo everything.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to grab a different grass model, though. Okay, this one's a little smaller. The other one's too big, and it has flowers in it. I mean, flowers are pretty, but everywhere, no.
What would happen if you swapped the model out but kept the name, like, in the files? Like, wouldn't the model just get replaced with the other grass?
There's other properties that probably come along with it. And if they're in two different games, that doesn't work. Everything's locked to a game. It's the reason that, like, sometimes I want to do a texture override, but the texture I want to use is in TF2, but the model I'm playing with is in user mod. So then I have to actually take that texture, copy paste it over to actually make it work. So could I? Maybe, but it's to just do that, it's just not worth it. I like that grass model more because I think of the cartoony look, but in these scenes, I'm not really going for cartoony, I guess. Applejack's a realist.
Real horse.
What are the rest of them?
Her deluded and, like, he's just in a constant state of, he's crazy. and that's all her illusions.
He doesn't have
Everybody
friends.
else is crazy.
No, she's crazy. Everyone else is just an illusion that she's having.
There was a fanfic that went on that premise. Not for Applejack, but Twilight. She's living in a mental ward, and everything that she has known before is a memory, and she doesn't quite understand it. But as time goes on, she starts seeing it as something else, and something doesn't feel right. And the story was never finished to show what was happening, but the idea being that something happened. She is not allowed to go outside. She cannot leave, and things are just weird. And that's so that this life that she is being forced to believe is not real, and that everything she thought she knew is correct. People that she knew are like Rarity or Applejack or Rainbow Dash are actually people in the asylum or workers that are there with just different identities.
Wow.
It's a really weird book.
It kind of sounds
It's
like
good, though.
an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer I remember watching when I was a kid, where her entire world, she kept going back and forth to, and it would say that the world she's living in, her being a vampire slayer and all the witches and demons and stuff, was just a delusion inside of her head, and she was actually in an insane asylum.
Well,
And-
just the other way around, though.
Yeah. But the episode ended with them saying, not concluding whether it was one or the other. Basically, it went back to the world inside the insane asylum and saying, we thought she was coming out of it, but she's regressed even harder. And so
So essentially, it's Inception.
a little bit, I guess.
But that was just like she didn't know that she was in Inception. They didn't know whether or not they were in a dream.
No, how the movie ended.
Yeah.
And the movie ends where he's back to his family, but then when he spins the top, it never stops, and so you never see if it was reality or not. And with the implication that there's evidence to go both ways, more saying that he's in reality, but
Yeah, and like her world in the regular show world, they were saying, "Oh, it's a demon that's trying to trick you and make you think you're in an insane asylum." And then in the insane asylum, her parents were there, and they're like, "No,
Okay.
no, you're crazy." It was an interesting episode for a show that really wasn't all that interesting.
this shot is going to be rough. Because she's not animated, she's just kind of flying through the air right now. But to do it right, because I've been doing the grass, like leaving trails, it means I'm probably gonna have to do all the grass, and then anywhere she goes, remove that grass and replace it. Because I'll have to animate it actually like falling behind her. Because I want to have her kind of go up this hill, then down this hill, and then come weave back in again. I want her to. I don't want her going straight. If she goes straight, then that shows she has control. She ain't got control. She's got hooves, and she's trying to drive tractor.
Not a good combination. Bad idea.
Anyway, so what I need to get in these shots is it says add horse. We need to add Appleton.
Did it have to be Apple Bloom?
She was on the tractor.
We gotta add better horse.
She did not like this.
I feel like she's still in a better position than Scoop there.
School is fine. Well, see, they have to like exert their own strength to stay there. She's just being chill,
She's relaxing.
relaxing, all cool.
Wow, the Carousel Boutique. He's a
I'll count it. So we need. Look how tiny they are. Some. This looks like a funhouse mirror like type thing.
Why is everything so large? They're so tiny.
Because it's the only way to make things look like it's going fast by them. And then everything else is moving around them. I kind of ran out of space here, so we just did a big spin.
Where's the outside of the building?
Where's the outside?
Mm-hmm. Not the outside.
What do you need?
Where's the rest of the building?
It's all inside. This is just an inside.
I'm being slowly driven insane by this building.
But I need to grab Apple Bloom there. Apple Bloom. Got something for ya. Going on a trip. And this is not gonna go well because I have no idea what things are locked to what anymore. Okay. So, press. Paste. Where are you?
In a tree somewhere.
We need you to come down here, Apple Bloom. It's like, Applejack, she's coming. She's coming, Applejack. Okay, this one, actually, before I move it, I have to fix.
What's going on there?
This is because this is the model I was using to get her to work.
It's trapped in a big old turd.
Yep. You weren't here when we did this. Because you just said you were in Kentucky.
What am I doing in Kentucky? That's a bad idea.
Yeah, why would anybody want to go there? There's nothing.
Nah, really isn't. Worth everyone's time.
So I remember how everything's locked here. Oh, okay, well that can answer that question. So the base is the hooves, that's fine. I don't need to actually lock. Oh.
Should I ask why Apple Bloom's in a turd?
No. We're getting there. So this needs to be there. Wait. Those ball hand. Okay, so I skipped hand, went right to forearm. And then spine to shoulder. If I don't lock this first, it's going to cause me issues. Vine 3 is chest 1. Vine 4 is pelvis? Or head's backwards, that's why. I'm like, the pelvis seems really up there.
Why is your head on backwards?
Not.
Something's backwards.
Get into it. Okay.
I don't think she's okay inside that turd.
And then I think the rest of it I don't need to worry about. She's not in a turd. And what I like, it's like, it looks like a giant black bullet, and you're like, it's a poop.
It is a poop. Just shot out super fast.
And now I can move this a little bit with more confidence. I need to go over here. Tractor seat looks like a cup of a catapult. Yep. She's getting bunions. This is the face of somebody getting bunions.
No. They're turning into onions.
That's a farm I would not want to visit.
This is where we grow the bunions. Fields and fields of blood onions.
Hello, Silver One. Thanks for the raid. Welcome. How are you doing? What were you doing? We're making something like this. This is.
She gone. Not again.
Not what? That's right. Hide the booze. No, I'm. Yes, hide the booze by drinking it. I cannot remember which bone was locked on this. I think I locked it to this one. Yeah, so if I zero this, it should bring it all with me. Okay, good. So it's progress. As I thought, the eye isn't going to go with, but I really don't care about her eye. Oh, no, come back here. I'm not done with you, horse. Okay. And the other thing is, I do need to... I can probably playhead it as it is. That's right there at the bookmark. I need to fix her hair. Yeah, I could probably playhead it here. I can fix it, I think. Let's do in. Perfect.
I do agree. Apple Bloom is the Ralph Wiggum of
Apple Bloom finds an orange. I'm in danger.
yeah.
Oh no! What was the fruit in the episode that was about like the parents and stuff? Was that a
pear?
It was a pear. That was it.
I like to think that they're okay with it. Oh, fruit.
One of the highlights of the day.
Wait a minute.
Nope. You don't
We're
get.
this close.
You know what? You could just Google how become famous.
I know how to become famous. I can do it anytime I want. I just don't feel like it right now.
How become famous?
Yes. Again, by
Famous in 1 year.
Ooh.
Begin by making it all about others, not yourself, Michael. Get your face and your personality out there. Provide consistent, public, interesting, and free content.
Free? You gotta pay for my hub.
It's an investment. Sponsor an important charity.
Okay.
Develop relationships with influencers. Work on your fame every day. Yeah,
I groom my fame twice a day.
when I get up in the morning, I do 10 fame push-ups and 10 fame crunches. Cultivate your guru status.
Guru says?
Being known.
I'm pretty sure
the-
that's against the law. Most states.
So some of these I understand, but some of these are a little weird. Like this is, yes, get your face out there, but some people do that too. Like some of these are, yes, they're the correct one, but it's a balance and they do too much. This one I don't get though. I mean, yes, donate to charity, but you have to be public about it. So these two are tied together. I don't know.
I
That's
think
weird.
Tom Green just licked people until he was famous. Maybe I should try that route.
Yeah, but he got cancer.
Did he? From licking people? That's unfortunate.
I believe he got testicular cancer.
That's what you get for licking people.
Got dark.
Got famous. Well, you brought up cancer.
And you did it.
He licked people. That's what his whole stick was.
Okay, so this should have her following with now. Okay, that's good. We have an Apple Bloom locked to the trailer. Trailer tractor. I don't even have Applejack's hair done.
You gotta get her hair done.
So what we need now is we need to bring in Apple Bloom. So the reason that this stuff exists is because you can do this. Oh wait, this. Because if I don't, the bone structure was backwards. It was from the pelvis forward, but I needed rotating it from the hands backwards. So I took another model and then reverse locked everything in order.
I don't think horses are supposed to bend that way. Oh, that child definitely gonna have back problems. Oh, no, okay, now she's dead.
I love when she like flies out here. Where's the Olympics?
Yeah, they're like normal Olympics, but you have to wear a blind. Horses can't see.
Tie yourself down, Apple Bloom. Got it.
She's working on her knots. Get those merit badges.
Screw. Do you know the first rule for starting a cult? Have an exit strategy. For starting a cult? No, well, making money. I would think it would make
I've
money.
started at least 3. I always just like wander away when things catch fire.
Yeah, but one of them you didn't make; other people made for you.
Yeah, that's true. The cult.
Church of the Derp.
That's the trick of starting a cult. Find a cult and then claim it as your own. It's like, no, this is my cult. I started it. I licked it and everything. It's mine now.
You just walk into a church during mass. You walk right up to the priest, grab the Bible, just lick it, point to the door.
This is gonna be the church of tea cozies. We're gonna love tea cozies and nothing else.
Steal Tom Cruise. I thought, didn't he kind of get out of this Scientology thing?
Huh? He doesn't promote it as much as I don't think it's out.
Okay, so Apple Bloom does kind of land here, but I want to take one sec here. So the one thing is her legs. You know what? Actually, her legs are fine because at this point it's basically at the angle that she's coming down at. I don't want to have it bend any further, but as she's going to land here, though, right here, then yes. They would. So I'm gonna where's your legs? We're gonna grab your legs, and these are gonna just go yuck, and I need to slam a little harder. I don't like how this is a single frame though.
They holding on.
I kind of want to have it be where, so she's gonna hit right about here. And then she's gonna bounce back up. I'm gonna see if I can make this work. Oh, why am I playing all the music this time? Bam.
It is time. What time is it?
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Oh. That's what time it is.
Well, give me 1 second to to finish this up, so that I'm not stuck somewhere rough, and then we will give. It gives you time to think about the thing that you're not gonna do very well.
Wow. Maybe I'll make the best video ever. You don't know.
I guess it is in the eye of the beholder.
It's derpy time. Look, they're already like, it has to include derpy. Whatever it is, derpy is a requirement.
Well, what other horse would you have involved?
Well, I could have other horses. There's derpy. There's Ditzy Doo. There's Muffins. Like 3 horses right there. Bright Eyes on occasion.
Okay, I want to see if this goes forward right. Oh, that's too fast. I think I'll... Okay, that actually looks pretty good. I was going to add an extra bounce, but there's just not enough frames. Okay, do you want me to keep this file open?
Sure.
I'm going to save it and close it and then open it again. Because I don't trust you. So, because I don't know where to back up to.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet.
So, all right, there we go. Just killed a 4-piece with some good old mac and cheese. Ruined it all over Worst sweet tea I've ever tasted. Oh, wonderful. That sounds... Sweet tea, yeah, it's either bad or delicious. So, great. Well, speaking of such, I'm going to go grab another drink.
Gets all the drinks now.
You need another drink?
Kinda, yes. You do.
What do you get?
The same thing I get every day. Taking over the world. The drink. Okay. Well, first things first. He's informing me that he just farted in this chair, and he wants me to know this. He's also just stinky in general, and he wants everyone to know that as well. He is a very wonderful person who would never do any wrong and is not threatening me in the slightest. Okay, we have to do things. Let's hold on. Where's Applejack? Body, pony. What's all in here? No. Pony body. His chest. Trying to think. Laugh out loud. I bet you would. No, he's wonderful. You wouldn't. Yes. That's why I'm saying that you're great, and you're not wouldn't hurt me or nothing. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to do stuff. How do I? Okay, let's just get. Oh, hold on. There we go. Here. Let's. What do you guys think? They try to replace me with a chicken. This is true. He's over there like being very quiet, and it's I'm nervous.
Why brony butts?
Why are you just watching over there? No.
Still a little soda left because I made yours really strong.
Yeah. How do I scale up individual parts?
I don't esports. Go back.
I want to scale up like parts. I want to make the ponies floofy.
You mean their butts?
No, just them in general. I want to make floofy ponies.
You want to make floofy ponies?
Yes.
Like how? Like what parts do you want to make
I
big?
just want to scale things. How do I?
What part do you want to scale?
The chest.
Okay, just the chest and nothing but the chest.
Yes, for right now.
Okay, yeah. If you scale chest 2, it's gonna make her like. Okay, there's a slider.
There is.
Yep.
Slider. I've already.
For what? Yeah, but you're not in the editable screen right now. You have to hit tab. There. Now you're good. Now select all. You have to be active in that window. Yep. Okay. Now use the slider, but when you do that, it's gonna make beef.
Look at that. She got big.
Because it's increasing the size of any child bone too.
Yay. Okay.
It's big brain time.
Oh, she does go to. Oh, this.
Or Alfredo can become Argo now. No. Alfredo's too good.
Yeah.
Alfredo is a pure soul.
We'll make everything big. You like a raptor bone?
She thick.
She good. It's hold on.
Normally it's the skipped leg day. You just went the opposite. Like she doesn't just kick trees; she destroys trees.
She good. First off, if I don't import a derpy, the viewers will get upset with me.
Yes.
So I need a derpy.
There's a requirement of Derpy.
Yes.
I love those AJ proportions too much. I'm glad that you enjoy thick.
This one. Button. He's looking the wrong way.
Applejack's secret to apple bucking. She just gets. She's always angry.
Twisted Derpy. I want to turn Derpy.
Yeah, she turned.
Oh.
Right click within the circle that is on the viewer.
Circle?
There's the right click button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now go to rotation mode and then select world. Now you can rotate her.
Yeah. Okay.
Soul Kitty gave it one derpy.
So we need
Thank you,
this
Soul
Derpy.
Kitty.
and
Durfy? This is Durfy.
Durfy.
So thick the front legs can't touch the
Derpy.
ground.
Oh, okay. Now we gotta fix the Derpy stuff too.
Next episode, Derpy Doo gets assigned Ponyville's first mail truck. Tractor. I mean, I guess for her it works. Oh. Oh no.
They will all be super awesome.
But that's not boopable.
Oh no! I didn't tell your head to grow.
Did you do the pelvis?
Yeah. Then I lock things.
So if you do, yeah, so if you lock something, it will lock and prevent any of its children from increasing in size. But then you will be having difficulty moving the model around if it's locked to the world.
I see.
You have made big derp.
Mm.
I do add all the scales. And you make fun of me when I didn't make her. What are you doing?
This is the new form of bone.
I want to have
Look
it
at
like
this.
open his mouth and it's like James Earl Jones and like speaking from a god voice, like I am the ultimate poet.
She's like, oh, so
Make Derpy do stuff, guys. It's all up to Michael.
I am
Stuff
the
is
new horse lord. I am horse now. You are all lesser horse. I am best horse. Yes, but I think,
but
I think we should load another video. What video should we mess
okay,
with?
first hit the word close and then very carefully hit the middle button.
This one?
If you click that one, I will literally murder you. Not an exaggeration.
I hit the middle one.
You'll be
That
banned
way.
for bad content. Murder is against terms and conditions.
Okay. What we got here? We got what's always with you?
It's the one where it's like the silhouette they're running.
No.
No?
No, I was like, oh.
No, you said no.
It's like, oh.
Like, I don't want that. I can't see their boobs.
I can't see the boobs.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. What should I open up, chat? I'm trying to think things. We got this one. No,
Yeah,
not that
name a video.
Yeah,
Load something with Argos Pwn and mess with it.
load something with Argos phone. Which one has your phone?
Thank you, Sir Edward. I still haven't gone to clean those up.
Where's
Load the one of him wearing a maid outfit.
Yeah, where's that one?
That's under bloopers 2.
2.
And then credits.
Okay, here we go. Look at that. We'll leave on that picture right there.
Behold.
Behold the Dub Lord.
I am the god of thick.
Be beautiful. There's a work camera in just the abyss.
No, you click the work camera, left click the work camera, now hold control and click the camera again. There, now you're the camera.
Ooh, look at that. That's fancy. So where is your horse?
You hit play, then he'll come around the corner.
Oh no, he teleport. Go over here now. Oh. It's escaping. Where is it dancing and flipping out? No, it's run away. It's flying through the sky. Demon horse. Here, we'll bring it back. Oh, I think it's over here.
You can see the lines of the camera.
Yes, we're chasing. No. It's over here now. There it is. Okay, hold on. I think we'll pause here. This is a good place. And,
I'm directing traffic.
yes. And here we will bring in derpies. Very important derpies.
Have a future Twilight on top of a derpy standing on one leg on top of Sonic the Hedgehog who's holding two tiny ponies which are Rainbow Dash or Rary.
Sounds like something I could totally do in the next, like...
You could get through Have a Future Twilight. That's about it.
Oh, you have everything locked. Okay. No, there's like a button that unlocks everything.
No, it's the maid suit.
Yeah.
It's locked because it's just every piece of it is locked to a bone on the model.
Ah. I think I zeroed the wrong thing, didn't I?
Though see, if you figure out you did something wrong, it's not as funny as it just going wrong. There's a couple of problems here.
Yeah.
I'll give you 30 seconds to try to figure out what the problem is first. It's one of the many things I've mentioned many times that you always forget.
Yes.
And I do too, so.
Well, let me zero. It's not the work camera thing. I have to click in the shot.
Yes, there you go. You were not in the active
Well, there's
shot.
a derpy somewhere in, like, Lost.
No.
In another.
No derpy is ever lost. She's precisely where she meant to be. Argo Maiden? Really? Really? I get it. It's actually a pretty good pun, I'll give you that, but...
No, I didn't.
You immortalized Thick Derpy in the Discord. Oh god. Oh yeah, I didn't put a timer.
That just means I get the rest of the stream.
Oh, it doesn't put the point timers around there. So I'm gonna say that it's been
Okay, why can't I
10 minutes.
put this derpy on that dude up there?
Why can't you put the derpy on
I'm
there?
trying to, like, zero.
Okay. Mainly because you did it backwards. You dragged the model onto the one that you want to have locked to it. So yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, but
Oh, let me zero. I'm in the shot.
no, you're not. You're in the shot, but
Where'd Derpy go? She vanished.
no. Well, what did you do to me?
Oh no! What has happened? What is happening? I don't understand.
Because you locked it and then unlocked it and it broke it.
That's fine. Well, Derpy's back.
Okay, there's the hair's fixed. Now hit it. Undo again.
Derpy, no.
Oh, I'm okay. No, I know what it is. Okay, hit Control Y. Control Shift Z. Okay, there's Derpy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now right click the Argo model. The there are two of them.
I don't know why there's two of you. Which one's
Hit tab.
That's that one up there.
Oh, because I had to gain the certain facial
That's
stuff.
your hair.
So that's going to cause some of those issues because you're trying. It's two different models that I'm locked to. No, you did it backwards.
Got it.
No, you did only when I said something. And you're in the shot, but you're not editing in the shot.
What is that? Oh, this.
This.
Got it. See, I had it the whole time. You don't. I'm the wrong horse. There we go.
No, this is good. Yeah, okay, good. Because like it was a little weird there for a sec.
Oh, now your hair is thick.
Now you
There
got
we
to.
go.
Oh, you got to hide the other Argo model. Oh, you did. Okay.
I did.
The facial functions aren't going to do the copy over unless you actually copy paste them.
Like dancing. We got this one. And no, I need to place this one now.
I spent a lot of time on these credits. I think it was like an evening. Derpy's gone to the void of vast nothingness until she returns. Oh, she's good. She's fine. She's... Oh,
I'm in a different shot now?
yeah.
More derpies. I'm just gonna keep throwing derpies in here until everything is good. But everything is
Because you don't know what else to do.
with the world. No, we're doing this cool stuff. This is all new. Where's Derp?
You did it backwards again.
Oh no.
So instead, you probably just collapsed her into a ball of nothingness.
No, she's fine. I believe. No, see now that one's locked. But now.
No. No.
I go into this one.
There you go.
I go into this shot. There's 2 derpies in that shot now. There's just derpies everywhere. It's fine.
I keep looking and I'm like, you just fixed that one like 30 seconds ago and I did it again.
I just try to lock
When I
it.
tell you how to do something once, you're supposed to remember it forever.
Right?
If Mike is fast enough and manager to replace all models with derp, he gets to render it.
That's a pretty...
And what? Do what with it?
Her clothes disappeared.
No, I'm naked.
Where did the clothes are back? Yeah, that's nothing. What shot am I in?
I see a derpy
I
head.
see. Yes, I see her head.
She's very sneak.
Okay.
Swoon.
Ha. Wait. Oh. Okay, there we go. Then we get the.
Wait. Go back to that. Go click here. No, wait. Hit escape. Wait. Actually, no. Hit undo. Undo again. Okay, now hit enter. Now click right here. Okay, now click that button. Yeah, now hit play. Like, yeah. Now just give it a sec.
There's 2 derps. There's so much derps.
I saw that on the other screen and I'm like,
I'm a derp, and there's a little derp back there.
like I spent all the time on this, but you know what? We don't need to actually see the one doing anything. We need a derp that has her eyes in a painfully vertical position.
Hold on. I'm gonna get in this shot, and then we're just gonna hide that. That's fine. And then
Posting your main channel, see the
Now
views
we're
get 20,000 to 204 million in 2 days. No, I would probably get a lot of negative. The longer I go without posting anything, the more I try to make sure that the next thing I post has value. Otherwise, I've gotten comments where if I try to do something that has low value after a long gap, people tend to actually look at it negatively. So, because they'll be like, it's been months and this is what we get. People are assholes. So that's why I'm trying to finish the Applejack one. I'm thinking I might go back to some of those Rathless ones though and finish those just as a drought filler. But anytime I work on stuff on the side, I kind of still want to work on the Applejack thing just to get it done. So I might just bite the bullet and just do it sometime.
something happens. She has like a pouch.
You destroy Derpy more than I do.
No, she's fine.
Well, you say that when so when this is like Stockholm syndrome, like when you do it, it's like, oh no, she's fine. She's not in pain. She can't be in pain.
Oh, she's fine. Look at her. She's happy. Why is your OC so big?
He might have been scaled. I don't think I scaled him, but it could have been because of the streets that I needed to make him be the right size. But I don't think I would have. Argo, we're your supporters. Don't worry about them. No, you guys are super, super cool. But from the YouTube side of things, I try to, I don't want to have people going like, oh, there hasn't been anything for a while, and then when it finally does pop up, they're just like unsubscribe. So I try to at least give some kind of
Something
value.
happened to your neck.
Oh,
Sure what happened.
his head was probably locked at some point because you locked probably the Derpy to
No,
Argo
no, he's
instead of
all right.
Argo to the Derpy. Again,
Oh, he's fine. I'm gonna bring back Derpy.
Yeah, they're going to go on. Originally, I always did the Wrathful stuff as a compilation, mainly because they were really, really short. And from a revenue perspective, a video that is 7 seconds long performs significantly worse than something that's a minute long. Making a couple 7 seconds animations and then combining them all into a 1 minute animation from a revenue perspective would actually be more beneficial in the end. But for filling time of lack of stuff, I'm thinking I might just bite the bullet on it and just say screw it. So
Derpies, yay!
thank you, Jace.
Why isn't this working? I've done this like a couple times now. She keeps getting the patch.
This is what you're editing. This is the area you're working.
Oh.
Take
No,
Control
she's
A.
dancing up there. Control A.
And now try.
Got the pouch. On the
Wasn't
a little bit. There we go. And
there's bold with really good content. It makes them greedy for more. It's more of it's not they're spoiled from good content. People are spoiled on YouTube. YouTube used to be where it was just a bunch of random stuff, but now people are expecting like weekly content of a specific content quality level. They're expecting things to be often. Anything, if even a 1 month turnaround on anything is usually seen as negative. But a lot of those channels are channels that have a large following, and those channels are also then doing it full time. And it's just really, really difficult to try to keep up on a schedule like that when I want to do more than just one thing. I like streaming, I like gaming, I like doing other stuff, but if I focused on nothing but animation, then I would be like burning out. So it's just hard to keep everything in balance. For my channel size, it would make sense, but it's just no. There's a lot of things to worry about with it, but that's what people are used to now. They're used to like television quality YouTube content on a weekly basis. You can't do that without a large investment and a huge amount of time. But there's just many YouTubers that have been able to build up to that point. Wait a month for a background pony on a tractor. How dare you make videos for free to entertain people? Nope, that may sound like you're like poking fun, but there are a lot of people that see things that way. The Rathalos got me hooked on Monster Hunter. Really? They're a lot of fun. I want to go back to working on him, but I've been wanting to finish this animation, and I used to do that as a break from other stuff, but I've just kind of gotten other things to fill that like break time, and so I haven't needed that as much. Don't forget you have a drink.
I'm very busy.
It's gonna be very strong at the bottom because you let it settle.
This is very important work I'm doing. The most important work that's probably been done on this channel in forever.
He's not selected on the shot. Yeah, he's done that like 100 times.
Good, I got it now.
No, he was saying that. VW was saying that earlier. I found an animation of typing Derpy, and I feel it's a perfect representation of Big Red Button Sonic Forces.
I don't know where next long there, but that's fine.
I was in Demon Brother.
I'm putting the music. Yeah. She derp. We're gonna go. She flew away.
Apex Rathalos Boat Emporium. That was actually the Boat Rathalos video is probably one of the most fun videos I've ever done because it just was completely random, and I love how it turned out. That was probably one of my favorites.
So like,
I gotta go. See you later, Sunset. I don't know. You get sober the close. That makes sense. That's fine. she's very. Her brain is working so hard that it had to cool itself off by escaping from the body. The man really trying to pace Derpy on each shot. I've learned
It got
when somebody is trying to learn something new, if you try to force too much instruction, they'll just get confused. So I let Michael do the things that seem are close to right, and then I'll correct him when
Well,
he's doing things wrong.
there's absolutely nothing wrong with this shot.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
I
fine.
mean, if you like it, love the both
So now that
commercial
we've done
reference.
Good
It was
job.
fun. I really wish that like 15 AI would pop up with Francis's voice. I don't think it would ever.
Wait, your course is
I don't think it would ever sound the same. There's too much nuance to that character, but it would be nice to be able to have the option. Having 15 AI would be nice.
Yeah, just having 15 AI sounds like it would be delightful.
I want it for one shot in here. That's it. That the whole rarity stuff. That's why I don't want to work on that. I've kind of gotten some ideas on how to finish the video, but it's gonna eventually. Or I think I want to make like a Katamari ball of pones. The concern I have is actually building that. That's a lot of pones, and how RAM is right now. Yeah, so I can just take the same pwn and like recolor it and just have it in RAM as one model, but still. The Derpy army is expanding so much that we might have an army of Derpies, and they might even take over the world.
This sounds like a good idea.
It's like communist Derpy pops up, and you're like, you know what? Sure. Communism sounds good to me.
Well, I mean, Derpy really adamant about it. Because that
Thank you, Grapes, for the 200 bits. If Derpy was the protagonist in Australia, the story would end in 3 books because Derp.
yeah, she would have just gone Derp.
But if it ended in 3
world
books,
would be safe.
that'd be like in the middle of some of the main story arcs. Some of the best parts happen like in book 8 or 9. Oh no, probably book 7 or 8. So it's I wouldn't almost want that because you miss out on some really cool
I
stuff.
lost that muffin. So I'm
Mia.
just gonna make another muffin.
She's float away. Help her. No, she's fine. Shh. If she floats away, it's okay because then there's less. The dirt won't take over the world.
Look, I've added 2 muffins in now, and I feel like I just need to load the mat. Filled with muffins. I'm
Do a
gonna
Rathalos
shot again.
adoption video with a bunk of
I'm
barking.
shot again.
It's the Rathalos ones are tough because of the limited audio selection. I've already ran through a lot of the good stuff, and I'm kind of running low. That's where I started mixing Toby, and because I have some ideas for Toby. One of the videos I do want to make is I've mentioned this before, but I want to make a series called Adventures with Pooh Keith, where it's the Adventures with Keith, or I'm taking the Adventures with Bill theme that Red Green did. If you don't know what Red Green is, there's an Adventures with Bill skit. I want to make something that looks like that, taking the stories about Keith, but then taking Pookie playing as Keith and calling it Adventures with Pooh Keith, because it would just be a fun little pun. That is something I want to do. Actually, it was probably after this video is when I wanted to jump into doing one of those. I already kind of started one. So, and there's so many Adventures with Keith audio. But yeah, so I want to mix up some doing other Monster Hunter type content. That's where I added Nergigante and Toby for, because eventually I'm going to run out of audio for Rathalos, and without the ability to get more, kind of stuck with that.
Want to connect
Still waiting for the dumpster video. Yeah, that's one of the ones I want to try to finish up soon. Just like on the side. Just to I thought about working on this stuff today, but I was also pretty sure that somebody was going to throw a Michael thing. So I just stayed with phone. So if this is rendered, confirmed Argo is derpy. No,
Yes.
and it's not going anywhere.
It needs to be rendered.
Well-
Also, I need to lock this muffin to a hoof.
Okay, so that's the left hoof.
It's yeah.
Yeah, okay. But that is the Argo model. You want to like it to Derpy's hoof.
That's Derpy.
There's 2 Derpies.
No, this is the correct Derpy.
That's the correct Derpy. Okay. So you want to drag that down onto root transform. It's probably because is it because it's locked?
No.
No, the hand. Unlock the left ball. Yeah, Dill, you hit the left.
Oh, it is
wait,
locked.
yeah, just hit unlock or whatever, or unlock transform. Sure. Now try dragging it over. Yeah. Now click the retransform, and then go to your playhead slider on the way right and push it all the way to the right. Do it again. Okay. All right. Now it should work.
But now she got muffin. Yay! He's super happy.
He's very happy about
He's
Muffin.
very happy about Muffin.
Dumpster vid. We started a Rathlos dumpster video because it was just an audio clip from there. I wasn't really happy with how it was turning out. That's why I started the beach video. But I just need to go back and finish it. It'll be fine. It's just I needed to fix a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the Rathian thing too. The bark. I kind of miss doing that. I miss working on those videos. I think the last thing I put on the Rathlos account was in oh god, when was that? October? And that account was going really strong for a bit, but if I wanted to keep up with it and grow it the way that I would really want to do it, it would have been a full-time job. I would have had to put up like weekly content on there, which I could have kept up on, but that would be my job. It got 30,000 followers in like a month. So it could have become something if I wanted it to, but I just don't have the time to do everything. There's lots of stuff I want to do. I just don't have the ability to. Or I don't have the time to anyway. Place my phone tiny model of Argopone. For just one dingo ticket a month, you can feed a Rathian. Did you think you crashed it?
No. I was trying to minimize it. There we go.
All right. Well, you finished up that. I had a package delivered like a minute ago. So.
Really? Package?
More stored effort.
I don't know where I put that file. I know I saved it somewhere.
Gave it over?
No, I was saving a poster.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I sent it to Test Hub. Export poster. Continue without saving. He would get upset if I saved it. Export poster. Gotta get this to the people. This is a very important picture. Very important. I don't know where it's saving it to. Export poster. Continue without saving. Oh, it's saving it to just... Hold on, let me change the folder.
You've been obsessed. Okay, where did it save it before, and did you get rid of it?
No. I think it's in your Andrew folder.
Oh, wonderful.
It's there. You know, this way we have multiple copies, and we don't have to worry about losing them. It's like, this is a picture that will...
Rendering it as a poster doesn't render Bloom, so it's going to be less quality than doing it as a different method.
It's fine. I'm just going to make it your desktop backup.
All right, hit cancel. It's done.
It is done. Stop playing. That's
You know what? That's good enough.
we did it, guys.
She's like, here's my muffin. Get out of the fucking chair.
Honestly, no, they said I should start my own channel.
You have your own channel.
I think we should start it right now, guys. This is now the Michael channel.
No, I think they make YouTube. You know what? You can do that, sure. But I'm pretty sure there's a deed to this house that I can like call the police over. This is a man that's taking my YouTube.
Look at that beautiful picture we made.
Have that as a wallpaper.
Yeah.
Also, your rendering quality was pretty low.
It's fine. Look how happy she is.
It's only 32 out of 32.
Well, make a nice one and then make that your background.
No, it's done.
No, he's killing Derpy, everyone. Before taking the good picture.
You're not in charge anymore. You shut up.
Guys, stop him.
Hi, you can't hear Michael anymore. Let me turn my mic this way. All right, we don't need Michael anymore. Is this the Derpy yay? It's not yay.
She's got.
Nope, they can't hear you.
She got a muffin, everyone.
No, she's the don't shush. Why are you like gently swapping my empty cup?
So that my cup could be on this
So
side.
now I can't reach your mic, so I guess I'll just have to keep it muted.
I'll figure out which button it is.
No.
I think we did good work today,
No.
guys.
Michael reminds me of this picture. Like, this is
Very good
Michael.
picture. It's got.
I didn't realize that was actually a reference to Simpsons.
Oh yeah, how about that? They got unlucky charms. She's a good horse though.
They're tragically delicious.
Oh, they're tragically delicious. They're delicious and it's upsetting because it's made of orphans.
Ooh, kids can't get enough of my Lucky Charms.
She's delicious.
It's like what is that one Rick and Morty?
Mm-hmm.
When they do like they had the one with the Lucky Charms, but it was the kids like cut him open, were eating his organs.
Yes, they were getting the Lucky Charms. Mm. Gonna eat them.
Michael is his own mic. You can't turn off Michael.
You can't.
Alright,
But that's against the law.
we're gonna turn off Michael. Come here, Michael.
Not again. I'm in danger. You know, if I'd had saved your video or saved over, it would have made your video way better. Like,
Well-
you would have like giant butt derpies and Applejacks.
But because you loaded that other video,
Mm-hmm.
you made them very bright. So I have to like close this anyway. Sometimes SFM, when you're jumping around between save files, it can start causing an issue where the lighting gets goofy. And one of those lighting issues is like suddenly some of the models would start accepting light like double or triple its normal values. So now when I go to it, yeah, now it's much better. Though I have to do the sky. I know it's behind the camera, so but it's fine. Just a quick little thing. It's just written right there, essentially. There we go. Now we got a blue sky. No, she's fine. So now we got to finish our apple bloom. They're bright from this angle, but that's fine. You see, I was over here, and then I clicked here,
Uh-huh.
and then that makes it so it does the thing correctly.
It's pretty cool. All I know is horse filmmaker is working in a single scene.
Horse filmmaker?
Horse filmmaker, yes.
Is that what you said?
I might have. I don't think I did, but I either had a Freudian slip or your brain had a Freudian slip, and I'm unsure which one it is. So,
Okay, so
do you ever
now-
think that maybe we spend too much time with horses?
Yes.
Our brains are just horse mush now.
This is what our brains look like. This is your brain on horse.
Yes, wonderful. I mean, you can't function normally, but it's wonderful.
Okay, so I need to do Apple Bloom's helper up through number 4. Oh. Actually, I can't do that. So let's do like from here. Oh, no, never mind. That's what's causing the issue. Okay, so turn that a little bit. And let me grab Apple. Go to our legs. And also trim them a bit. This one is going to require a little bit more custom. Stupid face. I knew Pate was here. I was expecting a stupid face. Let me just finish this up here. Because I don't want to have them overlapping in a non-working way. And all that matters is what's on frame. So I'll just look through here. Okay, it looks fine. There's a little bit of clipping, but it's from the other side of the camera, so it's fine. I'll have to do the tail, but I'll worry about that later. It's like whenever you watch slow-mo on YouTube and it's all fake audio.
No. Having a tail that close to the wheels seems dangerous. Gonna get it caught, and then she's gonna get pulled under.
That's what she has tied.
Well, that's good.
But does this look like the face of a horse that thought about things ahead of time?
She's like, ooh, shiny. This will get me apples.
It's apples.
Apples. That's all. Even as she's screaming.
Apples.
Even as they're screaming, they're just screaming, apples, apples. It's inside their heads.
Constantly.
It's all the time. That's all they do.
That's all they ever do.
Mm-hmm.
They speak in the word apples. We just have auto translators.
Apple.
You can see what Discord's up to. Give me a few moments. All right. Like my horse brain is quite nice. Our brains be like. Well, I'm thinking like if you know the old like Dare drug commercials, they're always like this is your brain. This is a normal brain, and then they're like, this is your brain on drugs, and they like throw like some like meat in a pan, and then they're like, this is your brain on heroin, and they like take the pan and they're like throwing it around and everywhere, and they're like destroying the place, and then they're like just showing the place at destroyed place afterwards, and you're kind of looking like, whoa, dude, she's so cool. I want to be like her.
I do worry that my horse brain will persist into my old age, and I'll forget everyone else. It's just I'm gonna forget my sisters and brothers and nieces and nephews, and it'll just be Rainbow Dish, like 80-year-old me.
Well, there's the guy. I had watched a documentary about a guy that has he has no long-term memory, so he can only remember things that in the short term, which is about like 7 seconds, and so everything he sees is new. And so he's lived the last, I think, 30 years or something with only a memory that is 7 seconds long. And so he can remember anything before. He had like it was a fungal disease or some kind of, it was a virus, I think. And it basically killed his short-term memory or his long-term memory, his ability to make new memories. So he can remember everything beforehand, but like when he sees pictures of his kids, he can tell that it's his kid, but he doesn't, he's like, but they're so old now. And the next time he's shown a picture, he doesn't remember he was ever shown a picture before. And he basically walks back and forth in his living space, writing in a journal, saying like, I am alive. And then he'll walk away and then come back, forgetting that he wrote that, and we'll write it again and underline it to like be like, yes, at this moment I'm alive. And then he'll walk away and forget he ever did it again. It's a fascinating story.
It's crazy.
He used to be very, very angry, and they don't know why. But they knew why he was angry then, because you think that people are telling you like new things, or and, like, why haven't I been told anything? You've been told it 100 times. But as he's gotten older, he's actually settled down, and they don't know why.
Yeah.
What about him has caused him to not be so angry all the time? So, but his wife was saying it's really tough because she'll go to visit him like once a month, and then as soon as she leaves, she'll find a voicemail on her phone when she gets back saying, I haven't seen you forever. Can you come please visit? That's got to be so tough. Mike will be sending Princess letters from his old edge bed. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so stupid face. Done a monotone story in a while.
Just talk about how they like pie. I like pie. Do you like pie? Yes, the pie is delicious.
Okay, so okay, Michael. Okay, so there's two pawns here. See them?
I see him.
Okay. I'm gonna be. Do you want to be Applejack or Big Mac?
No, let's be Applejack.
Because the boop.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
she's the better.
Oh, okay.
horse.
Then I guess I'll play Big Mac
Okay.
and be like, "Yup."
Oh. Well, let's kiss. We're doing a good job. It's like, he's like, we gotta talk with her again. You go ready? I'm ready for more Applejack lines. This is like, I don't know. You're just broke. Don't want any more Applejack lines.
It's like when you go to play Plinko. You're like, I'm holding the ball and then you just blow up the whole game. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Michael.
What? Oh yeah, like mom and dad don't even know. 'Cause they dead. Pretty sure this is what killed them.
Nope.
Just no, you and your range. It's like, Ma, sure, it's sad that day Mom dropped you on your head and you only learned how to say 2 words. But, for the best. It's like, no. Like you ate an orange, didn't you? This is what happens when you eat fruits that aren't apples. What are you doing? It's like,
You forgot I have superpowers. You can't get near me.
no. But she'll bite. She bite it. She'll bite. She'll gurg. No, gurg. I eat apples. I will eat you. You are apple. And she's like,
No. I am not Apple.
She.
I am. Big Mac.
you big old tasty Big Mac.
I am the biggest Mac that ever was. I'm super powered Big Mac.
Objects. You looking. Try to eat him.
Hold on, he can't hear you. Hold on. Oh, I don't know where his leg is. There it is.
Just biting it.
Okay.
Like, no.
Okay, there we go. Wait, no, that's the wrong face.
Wrong face. She's like. Just like. Bloom, you want to get on this? Cause there's some pretty crazy stuff. Like I'm gonna eat our brother because he's delicious. Turns out, I think he's made of like candy. Let's do to him like we did to our parents. He's just like,
No, you don't get to do her voice.
what?
No, you stay away
Oh.
from her. It's innocence.
Look at that face. There's no innocence there.
And then she looks over and she's essentially like, you said that they were killed in a fertilizer accident.
She just like,
Wait.
Thank you.
There you
Like I said, they became fertilizer after I ate them.
Wait.
Getting very serious.
Okay, there you go.
He's just like, they're one with the trees now. Cause I pooped on the trees.
But I used to play under those trees.
She's like, well, you're a mud pony, so playing poo is par for the course. So, yeah. It's like, he was like, I don't know what that conversation's about. It's terrifying.
Is eating the poop also in par for the course? Wait. Whoops. Oh wait, no wait. Can't be that close. Wait. I have to make sure some things aren't there.
You been eating poop? Not really. No, not really want that kiss.
I forgot her eyes were locked to him.
Just watch him. I'm waiting.
Nope.
Oh, now you're gonna hide. Oh, well.
Nope.
She's like, I can smell our parents on your breath.
I'm trying to keep it like child friendly, and you constantly.
Well, not child friendly. It's called recycling.
I started with like hello, and you went immediately to shipping.
Well, because
You went to incest.
Well, don't think about it like that.
Okay, well I'm not letting you do that anymore.
Well, I, for one, like the fan fiction we just wrote, where Applejack ate
Apple plaid?
Applejack. She got black. She ate her parents, and that's how they died. Cannibalism. Now we all know. I hope that was an adequate stupid face.
That went many directions too far on your side.
No.
Okay, where are we doing? I think Big Mac was a robber pony, hence the One Piece reference. I have never watched One Piece, so I have no idea.
I believe he was a stretchy boy.
Oh, yeah, the stretchiness of the ponies is because I'm just too lazy to actually try to make it look good. So it's more of a just like, what can I do in like 3 seconds? Is it wind effect thingy a particle? What wind effect thingy? Oh, you talking about like this, like the speed lines? Yeah, those are a particle. Oh, not that one. Oh, this one. This is not going to be in the final. It's going to be in the final, but I'm going to add it into final because it's a particle. It actually interacts with the ground and clips, and therefore, like this side is not going to have as much of it. So I'm going to add it in post, so it's an overlay instead of right now where it's an actual physical thing. I'm just keeping it in here right now as a reference. But yeah, I think it's on the workshop. So just go to the workshop and just search speed lines. You'll find it. Argo is close to revoking Michael's talking privileges. Well, his talking as a pony privileges are revoked for a while. I think for the oh no, so I have to do her tail. Do I even have to do her tail? Okay, her tail's busted. You know, I don't even think. It's one of those things if I don't know if I have to worry about the tail or not. Because once it's actually, like, I'm seeing it at 17 frames a second compared to 30. So there's probably information that I'm missing, being that I'm seeing it half the frame. Well, I guess I can do this. Yeah, now it's sitting in it out. I can probably get away with it. Applejack's tail, 100% needs to have some extra detail put in. So we're gonna... Where's her tail? There it is. No, that's the lower one. Oh, there was a tree involved in that selection. I see some that, like, if you ever see me just do... I'll just do like this really quick. I'm usually trying to find the head bone because it's unless you bake it, you can't see it. Like here, yeah. So like this head bone is not visible, and sometimes I'll be like searching around for it, I can't find it, so I'll just do this so I can see it visibly, and then I know where to click to get it selected. But in here, out of all these bones, I don't know where the tail is, so that's why I was doing that. And then once something is selected, I can usually just alt click around it, but I had a tree selected, which then makes it so my alt clicks put me way over here. Where is your tail one? There, here?
It's pretty far. Well, that's weird.
Oh, it's turned way up there because normally for butt position, it would be like here.
Mm-hmm.
And so and that's why it's like that. So it's just, jammed in there to make it work for however it works. But for this thing, I probably will put it up like this and call it good. All right, so we have her, she's coming down. So we're gonna say from here, so she hits ground here. And then we'll say like here is when her tail swings back down. So in this time frame, was it the real transfer mode?
Have you thought about how you're going to end this video yet?
I have some ideas. I just have it. I want to get some of these done, these earlier shots done, so that I can start rendering.
Mm-hmm. How long do you think it's going to take to render the first half?
Doesn't matter.
Well, just out of curiosity.
Quite a while. Because I can't just render it over. It's not hour based. It's because I can do a multi-map render, but because some of these require physical entering of something in the console, it means that I can render from here up through here in one render. But then anything with the goggles, I have to re-render second time, one with their goggles visible, one without, so that I can overlap them, put them at 50% opacity because these goggles don't work correctly. So really? The only way to do it correctly, you can see that here. When she puts on the goggles, so you can see here that they're like her eyes are visible through it, but if I come backwards through the shot, now they're actually working correctly. But there's a certain point where they break, and now it breaks for the whole shot. So the only way to actually ensure that that 100% works every time, which is the solution I want, I don't want something that maybe works, I want something that does work, is to render it with the goggles, without the goggles, and then use post-editing to overlap the two. That is the only way to do it for sure. So that's why some of these shots I want to do earlier so that I can get all that done beforehand. I can fix a lot of these shots because, like, I'll finish a video on, like, say, a Tuesday. Or say I finish a video, the animating it on a Tuesday, and I say I'm going to start rendering it on Tuesday night. It'll usually take me 3 to 4 days to fully finish everything of working every hour of every evening, because there's just some of the flexes break at the beginning of these shots. Like, her eyes now in a little bit of an anger look, but because of that, it's not going to render correctly at the beginning. SFM's not going to let me do that, so I have to now fix it on how I'm doing that. And so there's just all these fixes that I need to do, and that delays my ability to put anything out. And it usually means that if I'm trying to get something out on a schedule, I'm spending hours and hours every night just painstakingly fixing things, and I want to get a lot of that done as much as I can ahead of time. So it's a normal part of the process, so whatever. But yeah, so this is going to be 2 renders for this way through. This part right here is going to be one render. This is going to be another render. This part's going to be another render. This is going to be another render. Oh no, this part's going to be another render. And then this is going to be another render. So, and I can't really do anything about that because I have to keep switching the sky model every time. Or the sky. Well, no, this one I don't, because she's inside.
The inside sky.
So, like, I could just run it from here all the way through to here, because these two are going to use the same map, and then just redo this part later, which is what I'll probably do, because this is the only one out of this whole sequence right here that has a different map. But that's the stuff I have to think about ahead of time. Rendering is, I hate when videos finish, because oh my god, the process sucks.
I would think the rendering would be the most satisfying part, because all you have to do is sit back and...
No, because as soon as all that render's done, I have to spend hours and hours and hours fixing all of those renders, doing all the post-editing, figuring out everything, then compiling it, figuring out all the errors, building a title, building a description, uploading it all, building all the side crap that goes along with it. It's hours of work.
It's the home stretch, though.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I usually will just buckle down and do it, but it is literally 3 to 4 nights in a row of nothing but, like, after I'm done with my day job, working on that until I go to sleep. And it's so...
Look at that face.
It's so tiring.
That's a good face right there. Oh. All
right, back to here. So yeah, I like when things get finished, but it's also like, it's nice because you're like, get it done, get it done, get it done, but it's so tedious.
Then you can get all that YouTube monies and be rich. And we can
like I mentioned, YouTube money is crap.
And then we can afford
YouTube money is good for like the first day or 2 that something comes out, and then after that it just becomes non-existent. Or for a bigger video like this, it's probably going to be decent for like the first 3 to 4 days, and then it's just going to die from there. YouTube money is, unless you can make content at least once or maybe twice a week, a channel of my size can't survive on its own.
You can make a video like this once every 2 weeks, right?
Once every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
If I was working on it 40 hours a week, maybe.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. But I would have to be my day job, and it's not. So I only work on this stuff, like, I only work on the actual videos itself, like, anywhere from 5 to 8 hours a week. So really, if you think about it, if I was able to go to 40 hours a week, that would be 5 to 6 times as fast. So, but yeah, just the way YouTube works.
Cool.
Thank you, Jixie Cake, for 20 months. Yes, for tier 2. Thank you very much. I actually was considering making a change on Twitch subscriber stuff. Right now it's tier 2 and 3 that get early access for videos, and I might be actually changing that to allow Twitch tier 1 to access. And that's actually the thing for anybody that does have that. I posted the Argo Zone early access video and the early access on Patreon and Discord 2 2 days ago, and it didn't have a single view out of that whole time. So I just want to make sure if like anybody that had access actually saw it there or was notified of it, because if something's like causing a hiccup on that, I want to make sure that it's able to.
I started watching it, but then I heard my voice, so I immediately stopped watching it. You know what would make those videos better is if I was just muted throughout, and then like a big like black bar was just over me.
If you can bribe Nightly.
Bribe Nightly to remove me from all the videos. I just
So he loves your content. He's one of you're one of his favorite people to work on. So good luck getting him to stop making content with you in it.
It's fine. I'm never gonna be able to watch it.
But the song was great.
The song.
What song is playing in the back right now? It's only certain people. Like it's only tier 2 Twitch and higher, or any $5 patrons or higher. This song is called. You got to give me the complicated one. Let in the End with Cornline. I can't even put up on the screen because it's on a different computer. But it is Lene with an umlaut or whatever their apostrophe sign is. EANT with Cornline. It's from Dark Fantasy Studios on their. What album is this? Guild something, I believe.
It's something at the top, like Coraline or something.
Yeah, it's Cornaline was the one to look up on it. Okay, this tail is not. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's what that was. Oh, I had this wrong. That's what I was trying to. I was trying to do something else with this, but so this should just be going down. And now I'm not even worried about like animating it like wobbling all over the place. There's too much other stuff going on at once.
If I was to like start my own video channel, I wouldn't even know what to like there's so many of them at this point. Like what would you do different?
Yeah, that's any channel is difficult for that.
Like a lot of the people who are big have been big since close to the beginning.
Getting noticed on YouTube now is no longer about hard work and dedication. It's about knowing who you know and knowing people that can promote your content. And because the only way to get big fast is to have somebody else promote your content. There's really no other way to do it. And even then, if you grow big fast, it's probably going to all collapse fast. It's slow growth isn't a bad thing. It helps you adjust and figure out what you're actually trying to do and what direction you're going with your content. Going too fast is
like
a
a big
bad thing.
raffle. I'd probably do it.
There are people that do stuff like that. That's how do you think Mr. Beast got so popular so fast?
I mean, I think the one time Jay he gathered up a bunch of Steam games and had a big raffle throughout like a 24-hour stream he did. It was a solid 24 hours of streaming, which is crazy. I could not do that. But throughout the stream, he raffled Steam games. And I think at the peak, he had like 400 people watching. He also had the advantage of Equestria Daily promoting the stream.
Yeah.
At the time.
I've considered doing something similar because I have a ton of Humble Bundle games that I have. Well, I recently got Darksiders Genesis that from a Humble Bundle that I already owned a copy of it. That's like a $20 or $30 game. I have a dozen or two other games. I can't remember. Is that still on my desktop?
Like if
No,
you
it's
could
not.
get Equestria Daily to like advertise a huge raffle.
Why would they advertise?
Because you're horse community. Same reason they
No.
advertise for Jay.
But it would. then it's them promoting somebody that's doing non-horse content. So why would they do it?
Jay was just playing video games.
Yeah, I mean, he maybe could have done that, but that doesn't. It says, it's saying that that they let that person do it. Maybe if everybody spams them with requests for that, then everybody can get promoted for that. No, it doesn't work that way.
You have to be horse famous.
I know, but like, let's say that what if somebody else requested it the day after?
Are they horse famous?
Yeah, what if they are?
Then yeah.
Okay, so and they're one post an hour thing that they do during the day. They do another one. Well, now they have two. So then somebody else does, and somebody else does, and somebody else does, and somebody else does, and then Jay has another one 2 weeks later.
Wow.
Yeah. Now what are you
games.
posting on Pony content, or are you just posting people's game streams?
Free video games though.
Yeah. So it doesn't work that way for that stuff. And asking somebody to and then expecting them to. If you can get lucky, sure, but no. I'm not going to go into a place that like that and then ask that kind of thing. I've heard Mr. Beast a few times. I've seen one or two of his vids. His big thing is that he does these giant. He made a lot of money on like gambling and other stuff because he's just really good at that stuff, playing the numbers and stuff. He made a lot of money on stuff, and then he just started dumping it all into YouTube. But a lot of it is he dumps a lot of money back on people. So he gets extreme reactions, which is what YouTube tends to like, is people having extreme reactions to things, is doing extreme things or things that are outside the norm to get people to react in extreme ways. It's not about like it's informative. That's really the only two things that are ever there anymore. So he gets people to put in awkward situations, gets their reactions, or he just gives free money to people, and then people want to be a part of that, and that just makes him super, super popular. Hey. He's given a ton of money to charities and stuff, and he doesn't really keep the money for himself. He drops millions on stuff, so it's in the end, that ends up being a lot of people benefit, but that's also what's helped them be popular. Mm-hmm. Money helps you. For sure.
Well, it's certainly better than those YouTube channels where people just hurt themselves for views. Like when it comes to extreme and stuff,
but
some people just like.
But a lot of that, you're going to get one video that's popular. But if you keep doing that, then it's just depressing, and people don't want to see that. So it's about being over the top often.
And there's a guy who got kind of famous just body slamming stuff over and over and over again.
There's a difference between going viral and being famous.
Yeah.
Being viral is being famous for an immensely short time. It's getting something that was super, super popular, and that was the only thing that did, and it boosted you temporarily, and then people were like, saw the next thing you did, and you're like, oh wait, I don't want that, and immediately it's going to drop off again. That's why sometimes getting a huge amount of attention is not something you actually want. Money makes the world go round. Well, because you can't do things. Money is a way to get things. That's all money is a means to an end. And so if you want to do something fancy, money is a way to do it. And people with it are able to do some of that stuff.
Like if you ever like need a homeless man to show you around the city, you got $20 you can give him. Like
if you see some of those like super popular YouTube channels, a lot of them are using like a camera that costs between $15,000 and $20,000 and a set that probably costs $20,000 to $30,000. A lot of that costs a lot of money, and so they have really, really, really good quality stuff because they just drop a ton of money on it. And it's either as like a loan on a business, or it was because they started out early on YouTube where things were crappy and were able to build on the platform where the expectation was lower. And then as expectations started growing, they were able to follow with that because they had a revenue stream in place to do that. Putting her hair on this side of her head, because when her head turns this way, then I can keep it kind of staying in line with her. Except for here,
having a tail has to be weird, right?
Hmm?
Because like, what if you had like your head of hair, but it was just above your butt? That's what it is to have a tail. Like, you take care of it, you cut it, you comb it.
Google furry
like,
content.
Like if I had, would you get like a butt toupee? Like if you started going thin? These are the things we're thinking about.
That's like answering the question of like, Would horse wear pants like this or like this?
Like, I like to believe in Horse World they have butt toupees. Because get old.
You're just trying to like provide an answer for your own age.
I'm thinking like if because I got like got internet, you might be blown away by this, but I get my hair is thinning just a little bit.
We're in our 30s. This is when usually you're going to start having that.
But then I see people who are like in their 40s and 50s and they have full wonderful heads of hair and I want to punch them.
It's called genetics.
I want to punch them though.
You can punch them. You get sued.
I'll steal their hair.
That is what a toupee is, kind of.
Yeah. Like,
You can just go to a Great Clips and say, "Hey, can I have that?" Point at the floor.
that would be just glue it on her head. Like, there you go. Did it.
Hello, Eric. Oh, nice stream. Pretty hard to find someone editing. Yeah, I know. Actually, that was one of the that's one of the things I don't like about Twitch is that I used to have like animation now is like a subcategory instead of it's just art. Why I don't understand. They got rid of SFM as a specific category, and it feels like some of the ability to do that. They're just like games. So I started putting source filmmaker in the actual title because it makes it somewhat searchable then. But yeah, it's not really a good platform for what I'm doing, but I've been doing it long enough on here that I've just stuck with it. But I know some people do learn the best from example, and that's why I do this. So if you have any questions on anything that I'm doing, the whole purpose of the stream is to actually answer questions if they come up. I just realized that this frame is gonna... Oh my god, please don't tell me I have to do anything with this grass. I have to do something with the grass. Oh, you know what?
You love grass. It's like all you've done, so you must love it.
I do not like grass.
I do not like green eggs and grass.
That would be a correct statement, yeah. No, like all of these manually placed. So it looks like I'm going to have to at some point anyway, because this frame is actually there. I'm going to have to add a couple things of grass. It doesn't actually like to look good because it's going to be blended. All you have to do is toss some grass in there to just make it dark green. When I did this shot right here, some of this grass back here is like kind of floating. Like I didn't care. It's just going to be to make the grass dark. So I don't care. Oh, Spider Kid. Yeah, I don't like the division of the theme. And nice work, by the way. Loving this look. Well, thank you very much. I actually greatly appreciate it. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm kind of at the point where I feel like I'm kind of getting stuck in a theme of how I do things, but I can do it quicker than...
Been doing this for what, like 8 weeks now?
This video?
No, this source filmmaker thing. How did you manage that in 8 weeks?
Time travel.
Something.
It's like Groundhog's Day. Steam was.
You need to throw like a mini celebration when you hit 10,000.
Yeah, I want to do something with it, but it's gonna. I think we had talked about this back in November, and I was at like 9,300. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna probably be like late summer by the time I actually hit it. But I do want to do something when I hit 10,000. Though I mean, probably 1,500 to 2,000 of those hours are my computer sitting idle overnight.
Like, but how much of your life is 10,000 hours? Like, what is 10,000 divided by 24?
Over 1,000 at is easily render times.
Yeah.
So that's not much.
Still, your computer being like held up.
But if you think about it, I can't pull up the numbers right now, but like just even my main YouTube channel alone has it has thousands of hours viewed on my channel per month. So like the amount of hours I put into it, like people within just like 2 months have seen that much of my content just on YouTube in that same amount of time. So over 9,000 hours. Yes. It's been over 9,000 for a while. I put a lot more time into it my first couple of years, and then I slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, your content has gotten better since those first few years.
Well, you know, it's just, I used to spend every evening working on stuff and learning, and I just don't do that anymore. That wasn't maintainable. I would I was super passionate at that point, and I burned out, and so now I try to find a balance on stuff. I'm actually looking on sourcing a gaming laptop so that I can get away from being at home, go somewhere like to a coffee shop and work on stuff, because sometimes the disconnect from your normal environment really helps.
He
in
needs to get
keeping
away
stuff
from
focused.
me.
No, it's getting away from being where because I both stream and game and work on the same spot, and I need to get to a spot where I can bring something somewhere, sit down, and this is my work spot, and I don't have that preconceived notion of other things I could be doing, and I need to start doing that. So I'm working on getting one. I have I'm just trying to figure out a decent balance. I could go out today and buy one, but they're just pretty expensive, so I'm looking around a little bit.
You gotta find the highest end laptop to run Source Filmmaker.
Not even that. I was looking for a laptop with a 3060 in it, because if you go into the 20 series, they're actually more expensive than the 3060s.
There's laptops that run 3060s.
The laptops are running 3080s. They're just mobile variants, so they're lower. They're about half the TDP, and they're not going to run equivalent. But performance-wise, a 3060 to me would run SFM just fine. There's one I'm looking at that's a Ryzen 9 5900, because SFM's more of a processor dependent. So it's a super good mobile processor with a lower end graphics card. But those are sold out right now. There's one available with a 3070 in it, but I don't really need a 3070, so I'm trying to determine, do I want one now, or trying to find a balance.
Hello, Nolan.
Hello, Nolan. Michael equals normal environment.
To be fair, I hide in my room most of the time when I'm here. I come downstairs for the occasional glass of water
And coffee.
cheese stick and coffee.
Okay, so her tail.
These streams are the most interaction we have throughout the week. That and eating.
We both go on the same chat
Yeah.
too.
Well, not recently, because I've been like preoccupied. Which Mitch made mention of about me not being around. I do kind of watch,
because you only have a one mind focus on anything.
Well, if I get into something, then that's all I can think about until it's done. Especially if I've made a promise, and I did make a promise, so I did though.
Yeah, but I don't care.
No, you're supposed to care a little bit. Tell me you care a little bit. It's a lot of time.
Well, I know, but it's for literally
A 3-second shot, sure.
not even that. It's going to be just for this. So I'm not worried about it, because I have so much other crap to do that there's no need for it to be done in the next month.
I'm too far down the rabbit hole. It turns out that model.
You did the same thing with like the Monster Hunter stuff, where you ended up going like down a stupid rabbit hole for like a month straight for one stream.
It was harder to make than I thought it would be, and
I knew it was going to be. When I noticed that, I stopped working on it.
like the model I'm trying to basically fix up for this video, turns out it wasn't really made to be used for much more than the single shot that was taken of it. So it's a mess of a model, and I'm very much heck bent on cleaning it up and making it a good. It's just that the UV map, right? That's what the thing. The lower half, the UV map, is just a mess. I'm learning new stuff.
Learning is good.
Learning is good.
And all the things you're going to do with it.
Yeah, like remember after I made that Monster Hunter thing, I had all the audio mods I've done since then.
Yeah, tons of them. So I noticed that Applejack's chin here, very dark. That's not right. Everything around her is going to be slightly lit, so I'm trying to balance it off. I want it to be shaded, but not dark. So I put an underlight there. So I think that should... Yeah, now when she looks up here, it actually looks fairly balanced. Well, before, it looked like this. It's just way better balance on lighting. When the entire environment around you is lit. Got SFM with my Acer Nitro 5. Yeah, I'm not worried. You can run SFM with a very minimal stuff. The issue I have is when you're running on files like this. So even I have a 3080 with a 9700K overclocked, and I am running at 14 frames right now just on this shot with lights on. So it's for situations like that I need something that's beefier, because some of the shots I work on get very, very complicated, and I want to make sure that I am not unable to actually do the things that I need to do, because I want to be able to work on stuff externally that is connected with the files that are here, so I can just grab what I have worked on here, move it somewhere else, and continue working on it.
The one thing about Source Filmmaker 2 that I'm kind of looking forward to seeing is that a lot of these models are making to work in Blender right now. A lot of these horse models. Source Filmmaker 2, I'm pretty sure those models would work in. It would be a fairly easy port. Right now, Source Filmmaker 1 has some limitations on how many faces a model can have. Something that is...
Because it's a 2004 engine.
Yeah, and running on a 32-bit system is the biggest drawback of it. That's why it can't really run super detailed models like Blender can.
So they're coming down here, but like Apple Bloom here was way too bright. So I took one of the lights that was sitting here, and I dimmed it down. And then as soon as the trees start cutting in, I have the light cut back in. So then by the time they pass right about here, you can't really tell that brightness is there. Or at least it feels more natural, and it should be okay. So, but if I have that light dropped all the way through, it's going to just cause everything to be darker. Especially you can see on the sides of these trees. It would create a shadow. And that's kind of the point of having it there. So I wanted to have it cut in before everything became fully visible. So I think this one, at least for now, I'm not going to worry about her ears or her bow or her back mane. I don't care about that stuff. I probably won't know what I potentially need to do with that until it's actually rendered and I can start seeing stuff. Because then when I render stuff, I'll stare at it 100 times and be like, does this work? Is this something that's off? And then I can see what I'm supposed to do when I have a reference point. Right now I don't. But that got that done. This one, I just have to add horse. And then this one will take a little bit too, but we're getting there. So for having a Michael take over as well, this actually getting this shot done alone is actually quite a bit, so I'm happy with that.
It's that the admission that when Michael takes over, nothing is accomplished.
Oh yeah, it takes like 40 minutes out of the stream, so
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we got Derpy in a maid outfit, so
yeah, that's fine. We'll forget it. We'll delete that ever happened.
No, you have to post it on the internet.
This is a stream. It's on the internet.
Wait, we're on the internet?
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
You. Like,
sometimes I don't know if he's joking.
I'm scared. Like, there's people watching. What are you doing? I feel like you're just breaking things.
Oh. No, I was trying to, I can't see the horizon. Yeah, I forgot. It's the volumetric lights. I can't just keep turning it on and off. All it's going to do is, it doesn't actually clean out a volumetric light until you disable it and then move the camera a little bit. Because I was like, wait, is that even there? Yeah, it's there. It's the horizon light right there.
Who wants to see more Derpy?
Michael accomplishes a lot when he takes over. He does Derpy stuff. Yes, he does. I have been meaning to. I wanted to put together a community contribution one where people can dump points to just have Michael Day, so it's Michael has the whole day, and then but it would, so people can put the points towards that if they so wish.
What do I do with the whole day?
It's up to you. You're in charge.
Oh no.
Hey, if you're going to sit in that chair, you got to take some responsibility.
This chair comes with a great deal of responsibility.
With great sitting power comes great responsibility.
This chair has the farts of your forefathers, generations before.
I sit in that chair for work. So there is plenty of my farts in it.
Yeah, but wood doesn't hold farts. That's the good thing about wood.
Oh yeah, but if you saturate something long enough.
Yeah, I mean, if you soak it.
Yeah, I sit in a big plastic bag.
Oh, it's like to contain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to say right now that fart jokes are the highest form of comedy. I love it.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what the point cost would be on doing something like that yet. It would be quite a bit. And whether or not it's on the normal schedule or we add a day to allow it to be in addition to stuff, I'm not sure yet. There's lots of things I want to think about, but a few things that I'm prioritizing, and so that's one of the things that I'm putting lower on the list.
Good one.
I quote with great chat sitting. It was chair sitting.
Don't sit on chat. That's not. We don't appreciate that.
Like I said, I'll go through and fix those. I just haven't done it in a while. Nonetheless, we're gonna be done for today. We'll be back on Friday. I have this Friday off. I might stream in the morning on Friday. It depends on kind of how I feel. Sometimes there's days where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna catch up on me time because I haven't had a lot of that.
Or sleep.
So, and Saturday though, this weekend I'm so busy.
What's this weekend?
Saturday morning we have the mall meetup, and then as soon as we get back, we're going to be doing the Jackbox stream on Saturday night. Thank you, Access Tuna, for the 1-bit toodles.
I gave him derbies.
We're doing the Jackbox stream on Saturday, so if anybody's a Twitch sub, you get to play along with us in the actual game. Anybody else is allowed to join the audience, or if we happen to have spots open, you are as well. And certain people are also able to bounce into the actual audio chat with us. No, but then Sunday I figured out that I have a barbecue with my family. I forgot about. So I have to go there in the morning, and then as soon as the barbecue's over, I have to run home to do the game stream at night. So literally from midday Friday all the way to the end of Sunday, I'm jam-packed.
Your weekend sounds more exhausting than your weekday.
I know, and then I was hoping for an easy Sunday morning, and now I don't. Thank you, Nolan, for 69 bits.
Yes.
T-shirt
I
game.
get it.
Yeah, we'll figure out what games we're actually going to play with. It just ends up being a lot of fun, so I'm just trying to put it on the schedule once a month because it was fun.
It looks like a pair of crazy eyes.
Could you fix the quote later? Yeah. I need to go through a lot of those quotes for sure. There's 73 of them. Jesus Christ, the weekend sounds like an exhausting amount of fun. Kind of. It's exhausting for sure. I like doing the streams. I like going to the mall meetups, but I'm an introvert, and so I need the me time. And so doing a full weekend of not me time stuff makes it so that by the end of the weekend, I feel like I didn't have a weekend. So
I'm gonna be hiding the whole weekend.
Oh, we only have Fiora that's on right now, so we can just jump over to Fiora if you want. So, we got 20, we got 28. So if everybody goes with, we'll oh my god, look at we're going to the Matrix.
Inception.
We'll blow it up. So that's cool. So you get free channel points. Where are we going here? I think they play Warhammer, so it's D&D. I think.
Sounds like fun.
The only other channel I have is Falcodrin, which is it's for something that's not related to anything I do. So, oh no, it's doing miniatures.
Warhammer?
Well, that can be kind of cool, actually. So okay, we're gonna do that. Nonetheless, while that's prepping there, I'm gonna do the kitty for credits here. Thank you guys very much. And we'll see you guys later. And stuff. Thank you, Soviet Grips, Nolan, Access Tuna, Soul Kitty, and Jules, and Sir Edward for the bits. I kept thinking that was the end of the list, and then I kept adding more. Also, thank you for the follows, Lilacs, and Thunder Lane. Oh, good. There's no Warhorse to thank. Though I just brought him up, so I guess that means.
No, thank you, Warhorse.
No, go away, Warhorse.
We love you.
And if you pop up, go out of here. And thank you again for the resub, Jinxie Cake. I greatly appreciate seeing those people that have been here for not just a year, but multiple years. That's super awesome. Thank you very much. So, anyways, we're gonna jump over to whatever the place thing is, and Fiora, yes, and go say. Wait, what should we say? What should we say to Fiora?
Peanut butter sandwiches.
Yes, everybody say peanut butter sandwiches.
Yeah.
She'll be super confused.
Yeah. Scream peanut butter sandwiches.
Don't scream. Be nice about it.
All caps.
Okay.
Da-da-dee-da-da-da-doo. Da-da-diddly-diddly-doo-doo-doo. Diddly-diddly-do-da-boo. Doo. Da-da-doo. Da-da-dee-da-da.